Space 1999 Eagle One playset by Mattel. Lab Booster Pod Edition. I made this in two parts. Top lifts off, tabs that hold it in, and then this is held in with the same hinges that your Eagle came with, the original door. So it installs the same way. It will fit on your Eagle without any modification to your Eagle. It fits on just like the regular door, except that I have added a couple of clips for strength that will hold it in there a little bit better. My testing showed that it didn't really need that, but I did that instead, just in case I don't want it coming open on it. So you stick one end in as usual. And the door opens, like I said. The action figure will stand in here, Professor Bergman, and he will even stand with the top on. Now the top, on the TV show, the Lab Booster Pod did not have windows, so I covered them up. Inside here, you will see a square. It covers the thrusters so they don't poke out the other side. I designed some stickers to go on it. And the stickers here are sized to fit over that block. You can use them however you want to. And then I also made some cubbyhole stickers for storage right here. You cut them apart, and then of course these stickers fit around the thrusters right here. And it will come with these stickers. It has a little bit of room to adjust it there. And that's what it looks like. It reuses the reproduction thrusters that I made and the vertical takeoff small landing bells. It utilizes those to stay congruent with all the toy parts. Okay, some details about why I did some things. First of all, the top is removable so you could see in there, and also so you can close it and then put the top on. This door, I designed it to fold out because in the TV show, a lot of times when they're on a mission, stairs would magically appear. And I originally was going to design this as an entry door that would swing out like your front door, but that hinge was going to take up a lot of room, and it didn't look right. And then it slide. Some of the doors in the TV show, they slide to the side. That was going to get weird looking too. And I wanted stairs to not that magically appear. So that's why this door opens up. In the TV show, it never showed it how it opened, and it showed it docked one time to the moon base. So in my head canon, it just folds out and they walk in. This way, I made these steps round so they could walk up it. But if they had some motorized vehicle or something with wheels or something, that it would roll up that too, instead of having square stairs. Now, in the TV show, in the first season, this was called the booster pod for maximum lift and velocity. According to Space 1999 Catacombs, there are 4 Eagles: transport, freighter, reconnaissance, and rescue. And then I guess there was this booster. Then in the second season, all that glisters, I think it was, with the rocks, this is called the lab pod. So that's why it's the lab pod, and it's called the booster pod. Now there's also a spine booster that was in the show that I made to fit this. And you see that combination sometimes too, with the spine booster and the booster pod, for even more thrust. It'd be like a workhorse, I suppose. So let's take a look at underneath it too. Now, the feet that came with your Eagle are actually accurate to this booster pod, because the upgraded ones that I made for the regular Eagle aren't shown in the TV show. In the TV show, it has these actual regular feet. Also, there should be another landing bell in addition to these feet, but I didn't know how far down the hole to go. So I could make a bell that attaches onto these feet, but I really didn't know if people really want to go that far into it. This figure is 3.75, 1/18 scale. In the show, as an example, the command module, they stood up in it and walked around. They had hand-to-hand combat inside this command module. That's not going to happen with this size figure. I love this playset. The figure and the playset are off. So, I did the math one day. Even the scale of the length of the Eagle has been debated. I think it's settled on about 100 feet, about as long as the space shuttle. So that would actually make it more like, I think it was 1/30th or 1/40th? I can't remember now. I did the math. So, you know, these figures never did really fit this Eagle. They needed to be like 1.5 inches tall, or maybe 2 inches, and they would fit. But it is what it is, right? So I just did the best I could. So the figure does fit in there, but I also want this awesome playset to look pretty accurate from like 10 feet away. So if I made this too big, it would look silly. And in the TV show, this lab booster pod stuck out as far as these legs, maybe slightly farther, and I've got it just slightly farther. So this will be available on eBay, but not Etsy. Etsy is forcing everyone to go with a third-party accounting app called Plaid, and I looked them up, and it appears that Plaid already has a class action lawsuit, so I don't feel comfortable selling on Etsy for now. I'm going to start my own website.